Well, it's that time of the year again where we go through a quarterly amount of junk that I've gone through and consider this trash talk. These are going to be my empties for household, perfume, everything that I've gone through in the last 3 months. So we've got a lot to go through, you guys. I'm going to tell you guys whether I would repurchase these items or I'm never going to touch those again because that was not so good. Let's start as we usually do with hand soaps, and all of my hand soaps are from Bath & Body Works. I enjoy the foaming version the best. I know everyone says it dries your hands out, but that's why you put lotion on. I have 4 empties, and in our bathroom, as per usual, I have like one that's almost empty, but doesn't count for this one. First of all, we're going to talk about the white coconut caramel. I kind of felt like something sweet. I know it's like not the season for it. I mean, even the packaging is very fall or autumnal. This was a beautifully yummy coconut scent, and I would 100% repurchase this one. Next up, we have a whipped white cocoa, and I actually have another one in my backup. This, of course, is from the winter season. This was like really a white chocolate. So white chocolate is mostly icing sugar. Oh, whipping cream kind of scent. That's what I get. Almost like the center of an Oreo cookie. I do like an Oreo cookie, but that's what I got from this one. I 100% would repurchase, but I also have a backup. So I'll be using the backup probably come fall or winter. I keep forgetting to share with you guys what I have on my nails and what's on my lips because I know if I don't, you do always ask. So with that said, we have what is on my nails here. I enjoy wearing this one spring, summer, and winter. Maybe less so in the fall. I don't know, it gives like this really cool winterized kind of look to it. I love it. It's from Mooncat in A Midsummer's Dream. And sorry for the smudge, but I was painting my nails and of course I hit the edge there. So one of my favorites. And on my lips, I have a trio of colors. On my lips is a lip liner that I don't even think I can read the name. It's a Rimmel lip. Oh, it's called Natural 049 Rimmel lip liner. In my lips, filling it in, I have from MAC, which is one of my favorite, Peach Blossom. One of my absolute favorite colors. My, unfortunately, bullet here is a little janky. And on top, we have Pistachio by Tower 28. That is what I have all over my lips. So now let's get back to talking about soap. So let's see, we've got very, very good days. Wonderful strawberry soda. I really enjoyed this one. And I think I just went through this one. So it was really nice to kind of get us into the latter half of spring. Hopefully summer will come soon in Canada. Right now she's looking pretty springy still, but really enjoyed that one. And the very last one I have is white coconut caramel, which I think is very similar to the first one, just different packaging. Really nice and sweet. My husband loves sweet smelling things to encourage the hand washing idea. So if I could put something good and sweet out there, that is what he will love. I have 2 counter cleaners. I think I was almost done one the last time I filmed this video 3 months ago, but I do have 2 empties. I have the Method All-Purpose Cleaner, which I generally just use on our countertops. This is the French lavender scent. Really nice. I really love to do a deep clean every night before bed. After all the dishes are done, everything's done. Then I like anything scented on top. Just like slightly bougie, I guess. But the lavender was really nice because it is the end of the day. Would also be really good in the bathroom. This is the all-purpose cleaner, but in pink grapefruit. So more vivacious and bright and citrusy. So I really enjoy both of these. I have purchased these before. I will continue to purchase these. Good old Costco. We have the Downy Unstoppables in wash scent boosters in the color in the scent fresh scent. And it's basically whatever we can get at Costco, whatever's available is what I do pick up. However, I just went on to Amazon and just was Googling, or I don't know, Amazoning the things on Amazon. And I found in Canada, I can get these toasted vanilla beads, which I've only used once, so I have no opinion on them really yet. I wish they did the toasted vanilla bounce sheets too, because that would just be so good. But anyway, I have repurchased this gazillions of times, would continue unless I find a better scent, which you never know, I may have already found my favorite scent. Let's talk about some hair care. My husband went through an entire Costco size of the Dove shampoo. Now, he doesn't really care what he puts on his hair, unlike myself. I have more of an expensive taste than he does, but he does prefer this one whenever we're in Costco, so I think we have a backup. Again, it's kind of whatever Costco has available. He loves it. And I used up these minis. Now, I'm keeping these containers because we have other trips to go on. Anywhere we go that's tropical, I want to totally shampoo and condition my hair with Moroccan oil. I have the fragrance, but the hair care products are still the number one, the best. I have just the travel sizes here. I'm going to clean this one up, definitely reuse this in the future. And I will also be repurchasing the Moroccan oil, both as shampoo and conditioner, because it's really, really good. I decided to call it quits on this lotion. Now, when I say that, I think I'm down to about here. I had this thing flipped upside down for like, I don't know, a month. I'm kind of over the scent now. It's one of those scents. It's the hemps, pumpkin spice, and vanilla chai. I absolutely love this, but now we're getting warmer and I'm like, I've been using this since November on a regular and consistent basis. I'm ready to be done with the scent. I'm saying goodbye. I don't normally do this. There is just a tiny little bit left. She was good. I love the hemps lotion. Very, very moisturizing, sinks into the skin really fast. I would definitely not hesitate to purchase this in the future or other scents that hemps does. All right, we have a shower foam that my husband went through. I got this when I was in Europe with him, 2023 January. Anyway, it is from Rituals, which I wish we had a Rituals here in Canada. It's definitely a more of a European brand, kind of like an upper scale body shop. This was as the Roi d'Orient. I'm sorry if I'm saying that's wrong, but it was actually a foaming shower gel. So it was more of a masculine scent. So I let Nelson have this and he really enjoyed it. You don't need a lot. It just keeps obviously foaming in your hands. I don't know if I would repurchase that scent, but I love the concept of a foaming body wash because you don't need a poof and you don't need a cloth. All right, I have like 3 shower gels from Lush. Now, my big thing is I'm trying to get through my shower gels without buying new ones. Am I doing well with that? No. I have purchased other shower gels, but not nearly the amount of shower gel and lotion combinations from Bath & Body Works or from Lush than I used to. So I am somewhat doing better. I'm trying to get through some of these ones here. This one is mimosa. I really wish it smelled more like the drink mimosa, but it's definitely like the mimosa flower. And I knew that going into it, but I guess my brain was like, hey, I want to try it anyway. It's okay. I'm not much for florals, but it was okay. There's a little shimmer in that one. I absolutely love this one. Now, I used to be part of the kitchen exclusive group. I may in the future, but right now I'm just, again, trying to get through stuff. This is the kitchen exclusive passion fruit shower gel. So delicious. There's little beads in here that are like crushed up passion fruit seeds. They're really nice. It's not really much of an exfoliator. I know they market that as the exfoliation part, but to be very fair and transparent, this is a great shower gel. I wouldn't necessarily like say that it was an exfoliant. Very, very nice. Would absolutely repurchase that in the future if they brought that back with the regular line. I have Luigi here. I'm actually working on Mario right now. Now it looks like there's a bit on the bottom. Yes, there is, but it's like real thick. And I had these turned upside down for quite a bit of time in the shower. This one was really good. It was an apple scent. I really do like green Granny Smith apple. It reminded me of Once Upon a Time. I believe that was a scent that Lush did when it came to lotions. And I love that because there was like a freshness, an aromaticness to it. That's what I get from this. And if they brought Luigi back, I would actually prefer Luigi over the Mario, which I'm working on right now. This one was really good. The next category is a large one. It's skincare. I do love good skincare. I am going to be 47 this year, so leaning closer to 50 than I am to 40. So my skincare, I do spend a little bit more money on. Now, I love this Lancôme Genifique Night Cream. I specifically use this for the evening, but right now I'm alternating between this and something else, which you'll probably see as an empty sooner than later. Let's see, at night also, I use this serum by Estee Lauder, the Advanced Night Repair. I do this after I wash my face, put this on, put the moisturizer out, give some time obviously to let everything dry, the moisturizer, the eye cream. Now my friend Kim, she has Kim Hart's Organizing here. She does a lot of wax content, like i.e. like home fragrance wax melts. She suggested to me a different brand, a Pure Thomas Roth, I think, and that's something I'm going to try. The Dr. Dennis Gross extra strength daily peel. There's a 2-step program. Love these so much. So much so that I bought another little box. I am going to be traveling shortly and I want to take this with me. It's a great way to exfoliate your skin. And of course you follow up with step 1, step 2, and then a moisturizer after a few minutes in between each steps to let everything sink in. Makes my skin feel like a baby's bottom. Seriously. I love this very much. I want to try the Peter Thomas Roth one as well to sort of see which one I like more. And also guys, I'm going to be traveling again very shortly. So don't forget that we have a travel channel. The information's always down below in the description bar, but I also have it on the screen. Hitchhiking with the Harveys. We've gone lots of places. We're going more very shortly. I went through the Bobbi Brown I don't know what it's called, the moisturizer. Technically, people were marketing it as a primer as well. I finally went through this. I could only wear it at nighttime. It's got a nice light lemon scent to it, which I don't mind in the lotion. This was super heavy for the daytime. I run more oily, combination oily skin. So during the night, it was very moisturizing, I will say, especially paired after one of these little sessions with that was really, really lovely. This came with us when we traveled. The Tatcha, the Deep Cleanse. This is wonderful. Enjoyed it. I don't know if I'll purchase that one again, but I did enjoy it. Then we have Lush Gingerbread. It took me a really long time to go through this. I really love Lush's lip scrubs. I always have one in the shower. I currently have an espresso one. So yeah, I kind of love these, and I do, like I say, enjoy changing them up, but like having one in the shower at all times. Okay, there are 3 of these. Now, why? Because when the Sephora has a big sale, there's the price of one of these, the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair. The price for one of these costs the same as a package that comes out during the Sephora sale both times of the year, where it has this exact same size bottle. And then we have the moisturizer, we have the eye cream, and a face wash. So I buy that, of course. And over the years, I have collected some of these little samples. And these are the Estee Lauder Nighttime Eye Cream, and I actually was already finished my full size bottle or jar of that one, and I basically scooped out 3 of these. 3 of these fit and filled the other eye cream jar. Technically, I emptied these, but they're in my eye cream jar right now, which I think is like the best way for me to do this in the future. Get the gift set because it's worth the while for the same price. And of course, Sephora sale, you get a sale. I don't know if I would repurchase this. I just got it as a sample. The Lancome Genifique for eyes, basically. It's eye cream. I liked it. It doesn't do anything super great for me, but it's a perfect size for travel. Then we have the travel size of the Belief. This one is not the Aqua Bomb, but the regular lotion. I usually, the bigger size, get the Aqua Bomb. This was really nice. This is a great daytime moisturizer. So I do enjoy that, and I have purchased that, although I prefer the Aqua Bomb because I do have oily skin, or more oily. I have been blessed with great skin most of my life. And as soon as you enter a certain era in your life, you need pimple patches. Don't know if these do a whole lot, but I do see a little bit of like calming effect. I get pimples on my nose. That's the only location I seem to get them for the most part, is literally around my nose. It's hormonal. I know it's not going to stop the pimples from coming, but if I can at least overnight put one of these patches on and sort of see a little bit of a difference, and it's not like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, here we come, then I'm happy. So I use these religiously. Even in your 40s, you can still have issues with your skin. Something I've really enjoyed, the Ordinary's, what they call this, multi-peptide lash and brow serum. I do use this both day and night on my eyebrows and my eyelashes because both are very sparse. I don't see a massive amount of growth, like extra growth or length off using this, but what I will say is my lashes are a lot stronger using that. So they're strengthening my eyelashes, not necessarily making them longer. I know there's Thrive, there's a company, Thrive Cosmetics. I think everyone raves about that, but it's so expensive. This is like $15 Canadian. So I don't mind buying that. You guys, I have talked about Clarins, and there was a lip perfectors, natural lip perfectors for so long. This one is in the number, what are we, 6 or 16 or something like that. I love these. It's always in my purse. I finally went through one of these, another one in my purse after I take this to work with me. They're just beautiful colors, and they smell like marshmallows because I use a marshmallow root in the ingredient list for this, and I love it so much. Speaking of lips, I went through something I don't think I'm going to repurchase because I'm sorry, I bought it because it was supposed to smell like birthday cake. This is the Milk Makeup Kush Lip Oil, and it's supposed to be like in a birthday cake scent. It did not smell like birthday cake at all. I had this standing up. I enjoyed watching that sucker going down and down in how much I had left. I love that. So very satisfying. So had this in the living room where I sit, so I would always and constantly put this on, and always like, ooh, how far down are we now? This took me about 2.5 months to go through, and I liked it, but I won't repurchase it because I'm like, I wanted the smell of birthday cake, but I didn't get that. Mascara. This is from Benefit Fan Fest. I do really enjoy this mascara. I find though that after, as per most mascaras, I always change them out after 3 months. They become very, very clumpy and I get a lot of black, like the black flaky fallout. So not really a fan of that per se, but I do like this for its volume and lengthening. So I have repurchased it, will continue to repurchase it. I'm still on the hunt for something that both will give me volume as well as a length, because as I've gotten older, my lashes, which used to be amazing, are definitely not as amazing as they used to be. Basically everything on my face has fallen apart. I have a travel size of the Crest scope. I'm a Crest kid for the most part, although I am trying something right now from Colgate. I love these for travel. I have more of these for travel, and I also went through a full size here for myself. Let's see, let's do no more body care. This is from a company that's no longer, Zape is no longer available, and it used to be body care and home fragrance. This was the Beach Bound Whip Soap, and I used this for shaving my legs. Really enjoyed that. Can't repurchase it anymore. I went through a fragrance, not one I enjoyed. So I literally sprayed this around on furniture as like a refreshener, on our bedspread, you know, in the closet. They were going for the right idea, but it was not executed, in my opinion, very well. This is Replica's, what are you? Never Ending Summer. The thing I did like about it, it had a citrusy note. I do like that. Like an Aperol spritz, I think is how a lot of people were describing it. There was a lot of powdery notes to it that I just didn't like. And I was like, I'm not going to wear this on myself. I'm not going to try to sell this. I'm going to use it up. And I did. And I'm happy I did. Back to some hair care products. When traveling, I always have to have a hairspray, and it's whatever the drugstore. I live in a small village, so it's whatever the drugstore has. They have big sexy hair. I like it. It's okay. I would buy it again if that was what was available. What I will say is I had to run this under hot water many times because it's so super sticky that the nozzle actually, it just clogs up. So that's one downfall. I went through 1, 2, 3 of these silk scrunchies. When I say I went through them, I get the packages of the really small size because I have really fine, thin hair. Once a month, I seemingly stretch these out to the point where I need to get another because I'm just wrapping and wrapping and wrapping to get a ponytail to stay up. I have this thing here is a sample of Living Proof Perfect Hair Day Triple Detox Shampoo. Actually, my hair felt really good when I use this, but I do use a different Lush Detox shampoo once a week, so I prefer that one. But if you are looking for something like that, I do recommend this. It was very nice. Then we have a couple wallflower plugins. We have Laundry Day from Bath & Body Works and Warm Sugar Vanilla, which technically is in my dining room right now, is okay. I would not repurchase this scent. There's just a funny scent to it that I like it in the body care, but I don't like it in the air in my home as much. Or plenty of other scents that I love from them. Laundry Day, I do put in our laundry room. Really enjoy this one and recommend that one for a nice, fresh, clean scent. I also have one of these, which was in my laundry room as well within the 3 months from Scentsy. This is Clothesline. I was gifted this by Ramona, and it was a certain plug-in that would fan out the scent. Can't smell anymore because I had it out there for quite a while. So I went through one of those. Holy cow, I went through an all-nighter from Urban Decay and I have 3 bottles. I want something. I'm on the hunt. I've just recently purchased the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. I don't want it to transfer. Let's put it that way. And I find that when I hug people, I know you have to be so careful. I do wear powder. I would love to find something that just will not make it move. This is good for now. I have like 3 backup bottles. I am working on one right now, and that is the all-nighter setting spray. So really enjoy that one. Thank you guys for joining me this Wednesday and for Trash Talk. And as always, be safe, take care, and have fun. Bye, guys.